Oh man, I've had one hell of an experience. It was a really good experience being a viewer and able to have a conversation with Miss Lorraine, and it was very interesting. Um, never thought I would do this, but I took the shot, took the opportunity to watch, but also have a something to say, and I did. I did, and it was a very interesting uh, broadcast she did. Um, Miss Lorraine has always had a really interesting broadcast. Um, you know, she's also going through the same uh, issue as well. Um, the one thing that Miss Lorraine does not tolerate is bullshit. Um, she does not, like my friend, she does not want drama. She hates drama. And drama's bullshit. Um, um, it was a really interesting um, and I mentioned MK Naomi, the Nuremberg Code, and said I was part of the Anonymous Collective, basically, which I am, as an NR, as a supporter. And someone asked, "What's the Anonymous Collective?" I said, "We watch the Watchers. Anonymous watches the Watchers. Anonymous has taken down websites like child trafficking, child pornography websites, gone after governments, gone after agencies, gone after politicians, they've gone after the cult of Scientology, and they went after PayPal, MasterCard, Visa, Sony, H.B. Gary security firm, and that's what they do. Anonymous Collective is global; they're worldwide. No leaders. This movement is bigger than oneself, but we also know that God is bigger. The cause is bigger than ourselves. There is no leader. There is no hierarchy within the collective. It's just that the mission is bigger than ourselves. But God will always be the bigger fish, the bigger dog, the bigger. And we watch the watchers, and it was a really interesting, and it was cool to listen, and it blew me away, like really blew me away, and she blew me away. I said that I'm not. I said first that I'm not a targeted victim of this devilish program, but I have a friend who is. And she's my dear, dear friend. My dear, dear friend. And I'm glad to have her as my friend, my dear, dear friend. Because my dear, dear friend means a lot to me. Got a chance to talk to her yesterday, and I felt good to talk to her yesterday because I was worried that something happened, because the video we did the other night, like a few days ago, went well. I thought something happened, like I was just really, my mind was racing. And she told me she'll put the video in private, but she'll put it back on, And after that, I kind of broke down, like really broke down, crying, because I thought, I was happy. Thank God, man. Thank God. The alternative homesteading was a really cool experience to go on and listen and conversate, and it was really, really good. Now, you know who in North Carolina was talking about going on to Miss Lorraine's channel and watch her thing last night. I said, no, you're not. You're there to troll her, dox her, because you have her in your crosshairs. That ain't gonna happen. So I went on her broadcast last night, and there was no an average Joe. There was no one soul, one whatever it is, there. But there was a but it was a really cool, really good. I enjoy myself. It was an honor to go on there and just watch and conversate. And it went well. It went well. Really, really well. And And I thought I told my friend that I'm on her live feed, and not on, but just kind of being a viewer, you know. And I felt comfortable being a viewer, uh, because, like with my friend, I could get get educated, you know. And I could also get educated as well, which I'm honored to learn. Um, to me, it's an honor because, you know, it's like you meet different people with different backgrounds from all walks of life, and you sit there patiently, very quiet, and you learn as you listen. The more you not here, you listen, open your mind, open your ears, and just listen, pay attention, you know, and you're able to learn something, and you know, and I felt that this would be a really good experience. Also learning from Miss Lorraine, which I did, you know, kind of in a way. Um, just listening, you know. And people who go through this evil demonic program, they tell their story of how they got into this evil demonic program, the machine, you know. I feel like I'm part of something bigger than me. And the more I understand, the more I learn, the more I comprehend and knowledge. It's like you're reading deep down in a good book, and the more you read, the more you block out the sound, because you're reading a book, and the more deep in the book you're reading, it's like you're in that story yourself, you know. And it's more that deeper I learn, it's like I'm like a fly on the wall, and just soaking in all this information is just that it's beyond tip of the iceberg, man, you know. It's a lot deeper than the rabbit hole. Further down the rabbit hole you go, it's like you're going down to each layer of the iceberg, each down, and deep further down you go, it's like mind blowing. Where you go down to where the compression of knowledge that could really fuck you up bad, man. Here, mentally. Because mentally, that compression, it will squeeze your mind. It's like trying to store all this shit in your mind all at the same fucking time. And it's kind of like the eardrum busting level here, man. You know, And that I did not want to experience because I tell you what, man, like, dude, man, um, yeah, yeah. But it was pretty cool. Um, she looked up MK Naomi on Chat GBT, and it's part of the umbrella of MK Ultra, and the whole program lasted 20 years from 1953 to 1973. You know, if you all look up the 1971 FBI office break-in in Pennsylvania. FBI has an office in Pennsylvania that was broken into in 1971. One of the people that were involved in that just passed away a few years ago. 1971 when it happened, and they took files after files after files, and this is when they found the file of COINTELPRO, the co-intelligence program by the FBI. This was a year before J. Edgar Hoover passed away of a heart attack in 1972. Because by the time in 1972, J. Edgar Hoover was near the end of his life. He was FBI director for almost 50 years. Almost 50 years. You know. And, yeah. But in 1972 he died. But 1971 is when the break-in happened, and they found all kinds of files, and this is where they find COINTELPRO, co-intelligence program that was used on the Black Panthers, Martin Luther King, you know, Malcolm X, and other organizations, you know, anti-war activists, you name it, you know. Civil rights organizations, you name it, the whole shebang, you know. But I had a really good night listening to Miss Lorraine and just really being part of the conversation. You know. I wanted to do it on behalf of my friend. I did. And I yeah. My dear friend means a lot to me. And I was worried, man. You know, I was like really worried. You know, I was shaken to my very core. I was afraid of something might have happened to her. But I'm glad that she's okay. Um, I rarely do this, but I just broke down in tears, man, because like my friend, oh man, I was heartbroken. I was like, man, please God, she's okay. She's, you know, she was. Um, she was just tired, exhausted. Very 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 exhausted and stuff. So I just like, man, in tears. It just really broke down. Yeah, I mean, you know, she was just tired, very very tired, just very exhausted.
The Choctaw have been in America for almost 4,000 years. They were among the 5 civilized tribes that
Um,
Europeans, meaning the Choctaw had an organized and advanced
yeah.
society. They had a high literacy rate. They had centralized governments with written constitutions. They
I
were
also want to give a
recognized
shout
as
out to
trade
Miss
partners
Lioness,
amongst Europeans.
a
Some
fellow
even sent
mod.
white and black people into their tribes through marriage.
Um,
And despite all these modern sensibilities, the Choctaw had a rich mythology. They
um,
have a story about the Nulusa Chito. This is a shadow being who appears when someone allows evil thoughts to enter their mind. The Nulusa Chito appears while they're sleeping and devours their soul.
you know,
These entities are so terrifying to the Choctaw that to this day many people will not say the name. The Choctaw also have Nulusa
God
which
works.
literally translates to long black
God
night.
works
This
in
is a
so
shadow
many
person with
mysterious
horns and
ways.
appears at dusk to torment hunters and
And
children
I
buried in
prayed
dark
yesterday
caves.
that, I never thought I would do, but I did,
Medieval Europeans knew
because
demons who assault women while they sleep. The succubus assaults men. The word nightmare comes from ancient
it's
Germanic or Norse. A mare or mara is a demon that sits on your chest and tries to strangle you while you sleep. This creature is known as King Mara to Russians,
I'm
Czechs, and
glad
Poles.
I did.
Even the Sumerians 5,000 years ago told stories of the Alu. The Alu roams the night
So
searching for victims who are asleep. The Alu can paralyze
thank
you,
you.
possess you, and put you in a coma. In Arabian and Islamic
Give me a
mythology and
sign
theology, jinn
that
are
I needed.
supernatural creatures created from smokeless and scorching fire. Many Muslims
Oh
believe
yeah,
that
he did.
jinn are real.
God gave me a sign.
A member of the jinn is known as a
Wow.
genie, and this is where they get the word genie.
God did give me a sign yesterday, and I was happy. It put a smile on my face, and thank you. I needed that sign, man. I tell you what, that sign I needed, I got it. Thank God. The big guy works in mysterious ways, and he came through.
I did. I was just hoping to avoid it. The jinn
He
are
came through.
typically invisible, but when they want to be seen, they can take any shape they want. They're often seen as
Came through.
large, shadowy figures. The jinn are able to take control of a human's mind, but they can only do
He
this
did come through.
feelings of unhappiness and depression can make someone vulnerable to a jinn. Jinn have free will. They can be either good or evil. The good
I thank you for
ones
that.
assist or protect humans.
I thank you for that.
They can kill you.
At a job site, we were boarded a few of them. We never looked at them straight on or they were daddish. Dogs react to that every time.
Where we at? Almost 30 minutes. All right, folks. I'm gonna go ahead and go get something to eat. Get something in my system. So I'm not drinking coffee all freaking morning. So my name is Reverend Ordo, spelled REVANORDO. And this has been the anonymous Mando'Ade Network. If you're new to this channel, subscribe, comment below, hit the bell for notification, and always live healthy, happy, and wise. I mean healthy and wise. And we'll see you next time in the video. Peace out. Godspeed. Buddha bless.